Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Kibo. So first off, welcome new subscribers if you're new. If you already part of the family, well, welcome back. I do want to use this time to say if you have not subscribed, I'm still trying to get to 200 subscribers. So go ahead and share this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to drop some nuggets and some gems in this joint. So go ahead and share it. So after you've done subscribing, I just wanted to talk to you guys today about a revelation that I've had. And I just honestly could not even believe that I skipped this part of life, honestly. So for those of you guys who do not know or maybe have not seen some of my other videos, this whole journey of me being on YouTube and inspiring other women has just come from, come from the worst parts of my life. Like literally, me losing my parent, my father, and it just flipped my whole trajectory from going to law school into doing this, because it's more fulfilling for me. And I feel that God has called me to do this. But I say all of that to say that there was a couple of things that I didn't do, when my father passed away. And I'm sharing this video with you guys because I don't think this is a good thing. And I don't think that it should happen. I don't think that it should happen. Sorry, I just look around a lot. That's just how I am when I'm talking. But yes, so I just don't want this to happen or to continue to happen. So here it is. When my father passed away, as crazy as it sounds, I came to this realization about a month and a half ago. I did not grieve. Now, you may be like, oh, you didn't grieve. No, I did not grieve. And the craziest thing about it is, from my understanding, I'm a strong person. I don't go around to saying I'm strong, but people have told me that I'm a strong person. And when my father passed away, it didn't register in my brain. It just did not. As soon as that happened, I just felt like, dang, me and my mom are about to like suffer, like my dad was the breadwinner. He's the one that really like holds the family together. And now what are we going to do now that he's not here? So immediately, like, I called up my job that I had over the summer, and I picked up, some winter shifts because I was home for the break. Started working, like paying mad bills. Now, I wasn't paying any bills before my dad passed away. And I was 18 when that happened. And now I'm like paying a lot of them because I'm just like, oh yeah, like I need to make sure my mom is good. I need to make sure she's good. And I was so concerned about my mother, grieving that I wasn't focused on myself. And the problem with that was just kind of like, I did everything to get this, loss off of my mind. And it wasn't intentional, but I was just like, I don't know. It was like a robotic mode I just went into. I'm just like, I need to make sure that everybody around me is good and that, my mom is good. Okay. And I put myself last. And I don't really know, I know that I'm starting to learn, especially in the Black community, and even in the African community, I would say, they're so used to saying, be strong, my sister, be strong, be strong, be strong. And there's nothing wrong with being strong, but also be still. I talked about this a little bit on my Instagram page, but be still. I mean it, like be still. Sometimes just slow down and process what's happening around you, absorb it, accept it, and then you can go about your regular program activities. It's not every time move around and distract yourself, because by distracting yourself now, later on, when you're not supposed to feel the emotions that you didn't feel, you'll feel them later on, and they may come out inappropriately, or you may be acting out for no reason. You don't know why, because you never really dealt with how you were feeling. Now, I'm not going to say I wasn't sad. I was definitely sad sometimes. Some days I was upset, angry, you know, I went through a lot of emotions, but I did not intentionally like grieve, like, oh my gosh, I lost my father. Like, I just did not process this in my head. I just continued to like do what I thought was right and, you know, work, you know, literally work. Like literally work myself off a cliff. Like just work, just literally working and not even having time to myself. Self-care days. So yeah, I don't really know what the best way is to grieve, because I'm not a best person to talk about that. But I just wanted to you know, make sure that you guys stop, ask for help if you need help, if you need to seek therapy, if you need to seek counseling, if you need to seek Jesus, okay? Like, you need to go to church, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what gets your mind right and just talk to somebody. Because I did try therapy and it didn't work for me. But that's because I wasn't ready for it. And that may look differently for everybody. So when you feel something, especially when you've lost somebody so close to you, just when you feel something, ask yourself why. If it's not an emotion that's appropriate with the behavior, ask yourself, why do I feel angry right now? If you're not able to say why you're angry, why you're sad, or why you're laughing when you're supposed to be crying, or why you're crying, why you're supposed to be laughing, you know, it could just sometimes be a sign that, you know, you just may need to talk to somebody or a friend, confide in someone, because I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just realized now that I see people around me dealing with death and, you know, other stuff that I see, you know, on TV. I'm just like, dang, like, I wonder if they are taking care of themselves. And as I'm asking myself these questions, I'm like, I didn't take care of myself during this time. So yeah, I don't really know if any of this makes sense to you guys, but I hope that it starts to make sense, or that you're able to get something from it. This is just my personal experience. And now that I'm older, a little bit older, because this is about to be year 5 since my dad passed away. So I can't go back, right? I can't go back and say, hey, I'm going to start grieving now or whatever. But I am aware of how I feel and why I feel that way. And sometimes, you know, understanding that where I was back then and how depressed I was is not where God has brought me now. God has brought me so much further than that. And I'm able to feel joy and feel happy because that's just how, like, God has made me, you know, like, he just brought me through all of that just to share my experiences with y'all. Like, there's no way I could go back and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to cry now. Like, no, I'm very aware and I'm present with how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling it. And when I see these signs in other people, you know, being able to bring it to their attention. So yeah, like I said, I hope that you guys were able to, you know, gain something from this video. You know, if not, cool. We'll go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe, you know, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.